Hello, and welcome to Popcorn News, something to watch while you eat popcorn. Do not try to comprehend it all. Nay, just eat the popcorn. Secret sects of Syria and the Lebanon, a consideration of their origin, creeds, and religious ceremonies and their connection with and influence upon Modern Freemasonry by Bernard H. Springett. Originally published in 1922, available from the Google Books archive. And in this book is mentioned a pictograph reproduced by Dr. Churchward, taken from some ruins in Central America, which he reckons to be over 200,000 years old, represents the crucifixion during the period of the stellar cult and shows a victim crucified on the two poles, the North Pole and the South Pole. And I checked into this. He says Dr. Churchward, and in Dr. Albert Churchward's book, The Arcana of Freemasonry, originally published in 1915, this is the picture. It's supposed to be 200,000 years old. A crown of thorns is depicted on his head. Well, I don't know, maybe. His side is pierced with a spear, and yes, you can see that, as in the gospel where the side of Jesus was pierced with a spear. From whence blood and water is falling on his spiritual name, which in Egyptian is Amsu. He is supported by his four brothers, Amsta, Hapi, Talmuni, Tamut, and Kabsint, representing Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John of the Christians, represented by four squares. Tears are in his eyes. This is again from Springett, Secret Sects of Syria and the Lebanon. We are told that in order to make heaven visible, thus begetting the single God, the pole star. The Phoenicians looked upon the pole star as a goddess, whom they knew as Astronema, the deity presiding over growing corn. In the stellar cult, which preceded solar worship, the pole star, that's the North Pole star, was considered to be a one-eyed god, the giant Cyclops. Modern representatives are the Sabian Mandaites, who call themselves the sons of the word, Manda, of God. The traders which they measure, the Sabian race to which they belong were once rulers of southern Arabia, called Saba. They were the chief merchants of the east. The mountain they are called, and again from Springett, the Subas, or as they call themselves, the Mandoyo. These people worship the pole star as the visible sign of the Father God. And these Subas or Mandoyo pray towards the pole star. And the reason of this is that Hevel Zivo, the Suban creator, when he took up the government of the worlds, placed himself at the limit, at the extremity of the universe, where the pole star was then created to cover him. Hivel-Zivo seems to be another name for Avatar, whom the pole star also covers, and who is the judge of souls. The theory that places the supreme, the upright, the unbiased, the unwavering divine judge at the only spot of the cosmos that seemed irremovable, unshakable, that is the pole of the heavens, will be found to support in a remarkable degree the still older belief in the clear-seeing eye of the same deity, still a well-defined attribute of the GAOU, Great Architect of the Universe, in our Masonic ritual. So that's the clear-seeing eye, is the North Pole Star, and it's represented in the Masonic ritual. And what do we find on the back of the U.S. Federal Reserve note, the $1 bill so-called? The all-seeing eye, the pole star. Again, a pictograph reproduced by Dr. Churchward represents the crucifixion during the period of the Stellar Cult and shows a victim crucified on two poles, north and south, from 200,000 years ago. The hieroglyphs state that this is the god of the north and the south. A crown of thorns is on his head. His side is pierced with a spear.